In 1901, divers pulled a lump of corroded bronze from an ancient shipwreck. It looked like junk. It turned out to be a 2,000-year-old machine, a device so advanced that nothing like it would appear again for over 1,000 years. The story starts near a tiny Greek island called Antikythera. Sponge divers, sheltering from a storm, discovered an ancient Roman-era shipwreck on the seabed, a vessel that had sunk around 2,000 years ago, loaded with treasures. Divers brought up bronze statues, jewelry, and pottery, and among the haul was an unremarkable, encrusted lump of corroded metal that no one paid much attention to. It sat in a museum, quietly, until it cracked open and revealed something impossible. Inside the corroded mass were gears, precisely cut, interlocking bronze gears, dozens of them, of a kind historians associated with clockwork from many centuries later. This was ancient Greece, long before the mechanical clock, long before the industrial age. And yet here was a hand-powered machine of astonishing complexity, its teeth cut so finely that it took modern imaging technology just to count them. For decades, no one could agree on what it actually did. Using X-rays and advanced scanning, researchers slowly unraveled its purpose, and it was breathtaking. The Antikythera Mechanism was an astronomical calculator. By turning a hand crank, its user could model the movements of the heavens, the position of the sun and moon, the phases of the moon, and very likely the paths of the known planets. It could track the calendar, predict eclipses years in advance, and even mark the timing of major events like the ancient Olympic Games. It was, in effect, a portable model of the cosmos, built by hand over 2,000 years ago. What makes it so staggering is how far ahead of its time it was. The gearing needed to track these celestial cycles is extraordinarily sophisticated, the kind of engineering that wouldn't reappear in Europe until the elaborate astronomical clocks of the Middle Ages, well over 1,000 years later. It forces us to completely rethink what the ancient Greeks were capable of. This wasn't a fluke or a toy. Someone understood the mathematics of the heavens deeply enough to build them into brass. And that raises haunting questions. Who built it? Devices like this don't appear fully formed. They're the product of a long tradition of craftsmanship. So there must have been earlier versions, workshops, maybe a whole line of these machines. But if so, where are they? Almost nothing else like it has ever been found. It's as if an entire branch of ancient technology flourished, then vanished from history, leaving behind this single, corroded survivor to prove it ever existed at all. The Antikythera Mechanism shattered our assumptions about the ancient world. We tend to imagine progress as a straight line, always climbing. But this device reminds us that knowledge can be lost, that brilliance can flare up, then disappear for 1,000 years. It's a humbling thought. How much did the ancient world know that we've simply forgotten? 2,000 years ago, someone held the universe in their hands and turned it with a crank. We nearly threw it away as a lump of rock. The Antikythera Mechanism is proof that history's greatest wonders are sometimes hiding in plain sight.